Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. William Ruto decides, and the acting ODM party leader, Oburu gives William Ruto sleepless nights, not because of the support the ODM is giving to UDA, or because they are not supporting William Ruto, but it is because of the timely discussions of the negotiations the party keeps talking on.
Lakini sisi kama ODM, sisi tunataka tuimarishe chama yetu na tutaanza mazungumzo na vyama vingine, lakini tukiwa pamoja ndio tutakuwa na nguvu na tuta negotiate na hawa from a point of strength, not from a point of weakness.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Oburu finds it difficult to accept that ODM party is not a party to bow down to other parties seeking for seats like orphans who doesn't know even any of their relatives. And the fact that Raila is not alive should stop giving them a view that Raila is ODM or ODM is Raila. Just to ask you, have you ever helped someone until your resources are exhausted, but the person still keeps coming on for more help? Do you find that person more important again? Now, this is what ODM is doing right now. The ODM party is much focused on Ruto than how Ruto is focused on the ODM party. And this is the point where I do like Raila, or this is the point I used to like Raila, because if Raila could have been present in ODM party right now, do you know what Raila could have said? Raila could have said that now we are not supporting William Ruto and we don't even need negotiations. And that's the way they could have taken. You know, the party survives on numbers, but not on requests. That is what the likes of Oburu are forgetting, or they are not considering, because they are making the decisions themselves as the party leaders, leaving the people or the supporters of the party. And that is what is bringing difference between the party leaders and the supporters of the party. And if you are keen, during that their Kibra rally, the masses stand to reject them.
Kuna musitupimie hewa. Muko Nairobi. ODM oye! Mimi niko na jambo tatu peke yake. Raila Odinga alituacha kwa ODM na Gor Mahia na broad based government. Ukileta ujinga tutakutoa mbio.
Now, what makes the ODM party become more weak is the fact that they keep on claiming that no one can replace the shoes of Raila, or no one can fit the shoes of Raila.
And I want to thank my party ODM for making me the acting party leader of ODM, the oldest and the largest party in East and Central Africa. I will take that mantle with vigor, and I must assure you, my colleagues, that I will not disappoint. Even though the shoes of Raila are too big to be filled. But I just want to try my best. And,
but with me, this is just a point of weakness. Let me ask you, did Raila become ODM chairperson when he had that influence he had before he died? Did he? It is something he worked for and looked for it step by step, but not once as now the ODM party leaders think it was. This begging You know, this begging is making ODM party more useless than it was before. And this is not the ODM party that Raila used to lead. And I repeat, that ODM rally they had in Kibra, if you were very keen, it could have proved to you how incompetent the acting ODM leaders are and how useless ODM is becoming because they keep on praising what should not be praised. For that party to become strong, as I know, they could have made another decision to oppose William Ruto so that they find an easy way of getting to negotiations as a strong party. But if they keep on their praises, then I tell you, even after the 2027 elections, ODM will not be there. ODM will be dead. And by the way, have you realized that William Ruto has not released the money for political parties? Do you know why? It is the time that William Ruto could have released that money for political parties to make the political parties campaign and fund their campaigns. But he has not done that. Do you know why? He wants to get into negotiations with weak ODM, not strong ODM. Because if he gets into negotiations with strong ODM, then that strong ODM will have bigger demands than how it can get into negotiations when it's weak. And it's not only ODM. Even the DCP party, we have the Wiper party, the DAP, and many other political parties. If they just get that money and start their campaigns, they will mobilize many people than how President William Ruto can. And that is what William Ruto is trying to avoid at this instance. He's trying to avoid that because he knows very well, you just know how Rigathi Gachagua gets into the field when he is holding his rallies. You know that morale he gives to the people. You know how he convinces the masses. You know how he talks to the people because he has that ability. What if he gets that money? What will happen to William Ruto if Rigathi Gachagua gets that political party money? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching us for the first time and have not subscribed to our channel, we humbly request you to subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, like our videos, and comment. And to those who have already subscribed to this channel, we say thank you very much for your great support to this channel.
Wananchi wa Kibera, hamjambo. ODM. Okuena tulumunda. Yeah. Wena tulumunda losi.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, another observation I made from the two functions that ODM party leaders have attended, the one in Malindi and the rally in Kibra. You know, in Kibra, none of the Western ODM leaders attended that rally. If you've been keen about it, none of the Western ODM party leaders attended that rally. Neither did the SG of the party attend the rally. And other ODM leaders who have been in support of the two-term didn't attend this rally also. If you've been keen, Samuel Atandi, who has been on toes of supporting the two-term, did not attend this rally. Otiende Amolo, the Rarieda MP, did not attend this rally. Osotsi, the deputy party leader, was not in the rally, and many other ODM leaders. And this can clearly tell you that there is true division in the party. And by the way, Raila never got into negotiations before elections. It was only after elections that after the elected leaders get into power and things go wrong, that is when he used to get into negotiations with other parties. But not before election. You know, this negotiation ODM is having or is trying to push for before elections is just trying to show you how weak ODM has become after Raila's death. And Oburu Odinga does not have that capability of leading that party. If we just speak of the truth.
Wananchi wa Kibera, wananchi wa Kibera, mnanisikiza? Mnanisikiza? Wananchi wa Kibera, leo ni leo. Leo ni gani? Ni leo. Mimi nimekuja Kibera na Kibera ndio ilikuwa chanzo ya mwanzo ya mikutano ya hadhara zote Kenya mzima. Nimeanza na Kibera kwa sababu nilipoteza ndugu yangu rafiki, ndugu yangu ambaye alikuwa party leader yangu, na tumeishi na yeye miaka 80 tukiwa pamoja. Jodala wapora yuwa Raila.